It's the Duggar news no one saw coming. Rumors are swirling that Jana Duggar is pregnant, and not just with one baby, but expecting twins. That's right, Jana, the famously private Duggar daughter who's stayed mostly out of the spotlight in recent years, is now at the center of a wave of pregnancy speculation that's setting the internet on fire. Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. What's fueling the buzz? Well, it all started when Duggar fans noticed a series of clues, subtle but telling, that pointed toward a big life change for Jana. A recent family photo posted on social media showed her noticeably glowing, with her outfit slightly more loose-fitting than usual. Immediately, the Duggar sleuths got to work, comparing past pictures and zooming in on every detail. But the real spark came from a now-deleted comment from a family friend who wrote, "So happy for Jana. You'll be such a great mom to those two sweet babies." That comment vanished quickly, but not before screenshots began to circulate across Duggar fan pages and Reddit threads. Since then, whispers of Jana pregnant with twins have grown louder, with many believing that she and her alleged husband, rumored to be Stephen Wisman, though never officially confirmed, are preparing to welcome two babies sometime later this year. So, is there any truth to these rumors? Let's break it down. Jana Duggar has long been one of the most beloved and mysterious members of the Duggar family. For years, she helped raise her younger siblings, took on a caretaker role in the household, and remained single while many of her sisters married and had children by their early 20s. Now 34, Jana's love life has always been a topic of curiosity. While she's been linked to a few suitors over the years, the strongest speculation has surrounded Stephen Wisman, a Nebraska-based pilot and musician from a large Christian family. The two were reportedly seen together at family events, weddings, and even traveling together with chaperones, a clear Duggar courtship sign. However, the Duggars never confirmed the relationship, and Jana remained tight-lipped. But now, multiple sources close to the family say Jana is not only married, but now starting a family of her own, and in the most dramatic way possible, with twins on the way. The Duggar Insider says the family is overwhelmed with happiness, and that Jim Bob and Michelle have already begun preparing for the new arrivals. According to the source, this is the moment they've been waiting for with Jana. They're so proud and thrilled. Jana's going to be an incredible mom. If true, this would mark a stunning turn for the woman many believed would never marry or have children. For years, critics and fans alike speculated whether Jana had chosen singleness, or if she had simply been pressured to take care of her siblings while delaying her own life. Some even questioned whether she was allowed to marry outside of Jim Bob's control. But now the twin pregnancy rumors are being seen as a huge victory for Jana, a sign that she's finally embracing her own path on her own terms. And the family's reaction? Insiders say Michelle Duggar has been helping Jana prepare a nursery, and some of the younger Duggar siblings are reportedly offering to help once the twins arrive. There's even talk of a private baby shower planned for close friends and family only, possibly happening in the next few weeks. Interestingly, several of Jana's siblings have posted cryptic messages on Instagram that fans now believe are related to the pregnancy. Jessa wrote, "God's timing is always perfect," while Joy Anna posted, "So happy watching new chapters unfold in our family." Coincidence? Or are these subtle nods to Jana's big news? Meanwhile, fans are cheering for Jana louder than ever before. One post on a Duggar fan page read, "If anyone deserves joy and love, it's Jana. She's given so much to that family, it's her time now." Another wrote, "Twins? That's such a blessing. I hope this means she finally got the life she dreamed of." But not everyone is convinced. Some skeptics argue that the Duggar family has remained too quiet for such a major event, especially considering how public past pregnancies have been. Others note that no official statement or confirmation has been made by Jana, the family, or even through close channels like cousin Amy Duggar King. Still, the signs are hard to ignore. Loose clothing in photos. A deleted comment mentioning twins. Cryptic posts from family. Private sources claiming it's true. And if Jana is indeed pregnant with twins, fans are wondering, When is the big reveal coming? Will there be a TLC special, even though Counting On was canceled? Or will the Duggars quietly share the news when the babies are born? One thing's for sure, this pregnancy news has completely shifted the Duggar narrative. Jana, long considered the quiet backbone of the family, is finally stepping into her own story. And if she's truly expecting twins, it marks the beginning of a whole new chapter. A chapter where Jana is no longer the caretaker, but the mother, not the helper, but the center of her own home. As fans continue to speculate and wait for confirmation, one thing is certain: this is the most exciting, emotional Duggar news in years. Whether it's officially announced tomorrow or months from now, Jana's happiness is already winning hearts. And if the rumors are true, 2 little Duggar babies are on the way, bringing joy, change, and maybe a little redemption for the sister who waited the longest for her happy ending. Jessa Duggar and husband Ben Sewald's relationship timeline, from courtship to parenthood. Jessa Duggar and husband Ben Sewald's love story keeps counting on. Jessa, one of Jim Bob and Michelle Duggar's 19 children, met Sewald at church when they were 20 and 17, respectively. We went up from central Arkansas, where we lived, to the northwest part of the state, where her family lived. Sewald recalled of his parents and siblings on a May 2025 episode of sister-in-law Jana Duggar's eponymous podcast. We had a connection between our families in a mutual friend. We ended up going to her family's church that Sunday, and that was our first real interaction, which wasn't much. According to Sewald, he worked together with his sisters to approach Jessa. If I just walked right up and started talking to her immediately, and if I showed too much interest, I was afraid that would frighten her away, he explained. Oh, he's another fanboy who had seen the show, who wanted to date her. While Sewald had seen episodes of TLC's 19 Kids and Counting, he was interested to actually connect with the reality star off-screen. He walked up and said, "Is that an iPhone?" Jessa recalled on the podcast episode. I was like, "Yeah, it's an old one." We said nothing else until your family rolled up at the conference. I was near the registration helping put my siblings into the kids' programs, and you said, "Hi, I'm Ben Sewald." Duggar family was suspicious of Jessa's husband Ben Sewald during early courtship. At the end of the conference, Sewald asked for Jessa's phone number to have a theological discussion. Sewald and Jessa courted for 11 months before getting engaged. They wed in August 2014 and went on to welcome 5 children together. Sewald and Jessa courted for 11 months before getting engaged. They wed in August 2014 and went on to welcome 5 children together. Keep scrolling for their full relationship timeline. Fall 2013. When Sewald first started courting Jessa, many of her siblings were suspicious of his intentions. There was a little more suspicion, I think, because I wasn't from their friend group, their circle, he recalled on Jinger's podcast in 2025. I'm this stranger, this outsider. So they were a little more guarded, a little bit suspicious of me. August 2014. Sewald proposed after courting Jessa for 11 months. We are so blessed to be engaged, they said in a statement at the time. God has written an amazing story through our courtship, and another chapter has just begun. We are thrilled to see what the future holds, especially the wedding bells. May 2019. Jessa gave birth to her first daughter, Ivy, on May 26.